Hey guys, welcome back to Hollywood's Hero. I'm your host Corey, and I got your first new movie review of the year. It's the Blumhouse horror movie M3GAN. Our first movie of the year is a Blumhouse horror movie called M3GAN. M3GAN is directed by Jared Johnstone, and the story revolves around a young girl named Katie. She loses both of her parents in a terrible car accident and goes to live with her aunt. Her aunt works for a toy manufacturer, and her aunt kind of creates this Chucky-like doll. But the difference is here that it's built with AI learning capabilities. So the more time that Katie and M3GAN spend together, the more efficient and helpful M3GAN can be to Katie. As you would expect in any type of horror movie, things go awry, and for any more spoilers, you have to go check out the movie yourself. But I do have to say, usually movies that are dumped in January are not movies that are worth seeing, even on Netflix or wherever you do your streaming. That's not the case with M3GAN. M3GAN is a very enjoyable film. It's even maybe more of a comedy than you would think. It's really funny. I gotta say that the dialogue and the screenwriters did a really good job. Um, Found myself laughing out loud several times with my whole theater. It is PG-13, so there's not a ton of blood. Or if you're trying to go and see, a doll kill a bunch of people for some cool, kill shots, this might not be the movie for you. However, M3GAN does have its, final battle fights as you would expect in any type of horror movie. But if you want something that's a little bit lighter, not as much blood and gore, it's still very tense at times, but also has like a nice comedic sense. M3GAN is definitely worth checking out. So, before I give my final score, a couple things I want to break down about M3GAN. When you have this type of horror movie where you have, this thing going around killing people, whether it's a doll like Chucky or it's Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees, any type of, threat that isn't human, there has to be some type of, belief that, oh shit, this thing can actually kill me, and there's a type of tense, you know, fear among the audience. With M3GAN, we do get that fear. It's kind of driven home with the technology aspect that we maybe haven't seen before in movies like Chucky. Um, the way she kind of is able to hack into technology and kind of become a menacing threat that way, it leaves the audience wondering, is our main character going to make it out alive or not. In the end, overall, I have to give M3GAN a 3.8 out of 5, with 5 being the best and 1 being the worst. It kind of sits in the middle. It's an enjoyable date night movie with not a ton of options being out in the theaters right now in early January outside of Avatar. M3GAN is something that's worth checking out, and seeing with a live audience. And it's definitely something different that we haven't seen before in the genre. Um, if you see M3GAN, let me know what you think in the comments below. And thank you for watching.